Hi guys, welcome to Exploring the Shoninki Part 3. What I've got to show you today is actually quite comical. Now this, I feel, is the biggest mistake that's made when translating the Shoninki. And what it is Shinobi used to have 6 basic pieces of equipment. And one of them was called the body fire, or the body warmer. Now this was a copper cylinder, like this. It had 2 copper caps on the end, and it had a material inside that was prepared so it would long burn. It would be a slow fuse. Now this would heat the copper and you could keep it on your body for warmth. You could start fires with it. You could start arson with it. This was one of their secret tools. Many people think it's the Khuhro, which actually comes later than this and is slightly different. This is a similar version but a little different. However, the mistake. There is a set of ingredients. However, these ingredients change, and it even says in the Shoninki, make up your own. It usually involves dried vegetable matter, grasses, things like that, with cotton wrapped up around a central bar. So what they would do is they'd get cotton, they would wash it, crumple it, put in their ingredients, which I'll go through in a minute. They would put an iron bar in the middle and they would wrap it up, and then they would roast it, this is the important bit, they roasted it. Now, they would put that into the jar and they'd set it on fire. Alright? And then it would smoulder away and you'd have carry your fire with you like a good shinobi. But here is the important bit. The problem is in the 2 translations we're analysing against ours, they make a very serious mistake here. They take one of the words for its modern meaning, but it did not mean that in olden times. The word here is Khuhro Yaki, black burning. Alright, and I'll read out their translations. The big problem here is that they add an animal or a burnt animal to the mixture. This is totally incorrect. The German one. Then, pull the staff out. It is the same as with a bigger pipe. Pour lighter fuel in together with a charred animal body. The Frenchman's, pull out the bar and replace it with a thicker piece of pipe. Next, pour an inflammable liquid into it along with the carbonized corpse of an animal. Now here, at the footnote, it says, the animal in question was generally an amphibious salamander. Healing properties were attributed when it was grilled. So what they're saying is, in popular or in Chinese medicine at the time, grilling a salamander or a newt and powdering it up was part of medicine. Now there are a few problems with this. Okay, here's the word. That is Khuhro Yaki. That means black burning. The problem they've done here is they've looked at black burning and they've gone to a dictionary, it seems, and they've looked up what it is. And if you go to any good Japanese electronic dictionary, it says Khuhro Yaki, and then it gives you an example. Here is the example. Now what that means is charred lizard. And the reason that is the first example in the dictionary is because it was very popular. I think in the Edo period it became very popular to have charred lizard ground down as a love potion. This was not medicine, this was a magical love potion. However, this is the big problem. What they are saying is they are saying that you've got your 5-inch tube, 6-inch tube, you grind up a lizard, you burn a lizard, grind it up, and you put it into the mixture to set fire to it. So you're setting fire to a dead lizard. If you take the word Khuhro Yaki back to 1681, the burnt lizard is only one example of how Khuhro Yaki is used. Khuhro Yaki does not mean burnt lizard. It means get an earthenware pot with a heavy lid and you put something inside without anything. You put the pot lid on and you set fire underneath the pot. This is called black burning. The reason it's called black burning is because whatever is inside roasts and it does not turn white. You need it to turn black, like charcoal turns black. It keeps the oxygen there and you can burn it at a later date. It's the same as making charcoal. The lizard is just one example. So Natori Masatake, when he wrote this, the actual sentence is this translation here. So let me get this 100% correct for you here, yeah, 100% correct. You get the material which has no lizards in it, there's not a single lizard or newt, and you roll it up and you put your material together, which is like eggplant stems, cotton, whatever vegetation. You roll it up, you put it in your Khuhro Yaki pot, not the lizard version, just the pot. You put the lid on and you roast it until it goes black, and before it goes white. Then you take it out, let it cool down, put it to the side, put it into your copper. Then when you're on a shinobi mission, you can set fire to it and it will burn. There is no lizard inside. The lizard is the modern connotation, or one version, which is a love potion. Both of these authors have mixed the two together. Alright? I just want 100% here people to understand that there are no lizards in the donohi, or the body warmer. There are no lizards. This is a mistake. So, make sure that doesn't start going around the ninja world. I do not want to see in about a year people doing body fire experiments where they burn lizards and put them in jars. Alright? None of that. I personally feel this is the biggest mistake that is made in the translation of the Shoninki, and that's because simply taking an ancient word and setting it to a modern dictionary, you don't get the correct example. You need to go back to what the word originally means before it changes. Have fun. See you later. Bye bye.